that sorry, I just need to get word for
Don't
word.
be
I'll send
nervous.
you all this
If any of the comments are bothering you, I'll turn them off. If you want them off, do you want the comments off?
No, it's fine.
Go on.
So yeah, it says.
I know it is. I've been speaking to her. Can you go? I know it is.
She's cam touring. Yeah. I want to play your voice recording.
Go on.
Right.
Yeah, go on.
So she says that you have a better wig than my dad does.
Told ya.
She messaged me earlier on. Look at her. This is her. Look at this.
Imagine that's who supports mocking baby loss. Oh, what a wonderful fucking woman you are. Fucking a woman that mocks baby loss.
Anyway, let me carry on. Anyway, I have something you might want. I have something on CA, rah, rah, rah. Anyway, what did she do? She said, oh, you wear a wig. Fuck me, big deal. Do you know what I mean? That was great, weren't it? Fuck. It's Hayley Bamford from pretending to be a friend over a year. I'm ready to tell you the whole truth. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's perfect. So this is what she turned around and said. And then she came and said, you wear a wig. You know what I mean? It's absolutely crazy. But anyway, let's get into the nitty gritty of this absolute fucking nonce and a brother being a nonce. All right. What they're trying to do, guys, they're trying to distract me of what's really going on. Just embarrassing. How you doing, Delusive Angie? Absolute, you know what I mean? Absolute begging it. She didn't want me to not to obviously come out that her fucking good mate is a nonce and she's a non-supporter. You know what I mean? But anyway, Hayley Bamford, wherever she is, guys, let's get her out there. We'll find out who Hayley Bamford is. We'll spread the word and we'll let people know that she protects nonces. But anyway, let's play these videos. Our first one I want to play is by my good mate, but let's listen to what he's got to say.
Has been asked, an accusation has been made. Canadian Angie on UK FYP. Why? Let's get into it.
Exactly, why are you on the
But if you're already not following, chuck us a follow, smash that like button, helps me with the algorithm. Get down in the comment sections for and against. This ain't no echo chamber in here, and if you don't mind reposting, that'd be mighty fine. Yeah, I apologise for the sunlight. It's a beautiful day. So, Canadian Angie has been on British TikTok for quite a long time, and she's been and had her fair share of run-ins with the UK FYP drama scene. Now, personally, I haven't got a problem with Canadian Angie, but some accusations are being made about her that, well, let's have a talk about and see if the rumours are true. First of all, people questioning her character. Now, obviously, as an FYP drama page, you say some right controversial stuff. That's why I tend not to do awareness on it, because it's all clickbait and clout chasing and all that type of stuff. So that we're going to put to one side. But the accusation's been made for the reason
everyone
why
give the anti-TikTok a follow as well.
Well, apparently there's rumours going around that she comes from quite an unscrupulous family. She's got a brother that apparently has done harm onto, I'm not sure if it's SA or child SA, but somewhere in that category. Apparently she can't show her face on Canadian TikTok. Now, I don't know what that is. I don't get Canadian TikTok. I thought TikTok was just TikTok, you know. But the reason for her being on here, I'll be honest with you, I've sort of questioned it. What is the reason for her being on the UK drama TikTok scene?
Thank you, God.
It kind of makes no sense to a point of where she was a gifter. So I get that. I get a little bit of a boost and adrenaline.
What she's doing now, right, guys, because she's been found out, you know, Canadian Angie's a narcissist. So what she'll do, and I can tell you her every move, she'll fire up a live, she'll be laughing and giggling, she'll be playing it down, she'll be laughing with a crowd and saying it's all bullshit and it's all lies, because that's what she's like. She's a narcissist. Tell her to show her face on camera now in England and show everybody who she is. Tell her to come on camera and show. That's all she's got to do. You know, prove that she's not hiding. Prove that she isn't hiding. You know what I mean? Prove it. This is an AI tool, you lunatic. He's a fucking weirdo. Do you know what I mean? This is a real geezer. Everyone knows who he is. Yeah, so literally, she's hiding in plain sight. You know what I'm saying? So she won't even come on TikTok because she can't. She can't show her face because of what a dirty luggage really is. Do you know what I mean? She's a fucking wrong 'un.
And rush when I'm
Calls Alex the your name when she's hiding in plain sight.
gifting. I get that type of stuff. But
She won't
then to create
But now you know the reason why she's not coming on camera. Now you know, you know what I mean? Her name's not even fucking Angela Rooney. You know what I mean? I didn't even know she's Italian with no fucking morals, the nonce.
IP drama page that talks about everyone, but she's been friends with nearly all of them, which is my first question. Like, what's the achievement?
She's mad, Jackie.
Is she trying to look better? Like I say, questioning a character. Is this something that she comes on to de-stress? To help? I'm not too sure, because she says a lot, but not much gets done. So is it just a talking page, an FYP drama talking page?
The way he speaks to women.
It doesn't contribute towards FYP drama content? I'm not too sure. She's had a bump in with, like I say, several of the creators, and I think at the minute everyone's falling out with her. So someone who has an obvious bias against a UK drama page would speak negatively against them. Is it financially good for her? Does she make a living out of it? These are all questions. If you know, get down in the comment section.
You'll see it later, baby.
The fact that she has to come here. Now, I don't know if it's because it's easier. It might be a political thing over in Canada. They are a very socialist country.
Margot, thank you.
So is it because of her politics? Maybe she might be on here. That maybe, I don't know, people could reason with her. Is she not getting what she needs out of being social people around her? Does she need to come on TikTok for this? I am interested now, because there's a lot of open...
You okay, babe? Talia?
Yeah?
You okay?
Oh, I didn't know I was in the box.
Could you bring me in a cold drink whenever you're ready, gorgeous?
Yeah.
Thank you, babe.
Ended questions. In fact, it'd be awesome if there was sort of like a question answer with Canadian Angie, because I'm sure quite a lot of us are thinking, why don't you go to Canada and do that? You're more than welcome on UK TikTok. Anyone is, don't get me wrong. But it's just a bit odd that you've sort of put your roots down in the UK drama talk scene.
Let me get rid of CJ, please.
Let me know what you think.
I've just showed you some evidence, CJ. Just like she comes with no evidence too. There's more to come. So somebody block CJ, please. Anybody who supports Canadian Angie when she's hiding behind a screen, and it's in plain sight. And what he's trying to do here is break it down. Listen, why is this woman, who's from Canada, should be on her own in her own place, doing her own fucking content? Why is she in the UK holding her face? Why is she over here? What's she doing? You know what I mean? You heard what he turned around and said. It's not easy to figure it out. It's not rocket science. We all know she's hiding. She claimed it was DV. It never was DV. She's a wrong 'un.
Is it because people can't stand her in her own country, as is being purported, on TikTok? Or is it other reasons? Is it nefarious? Let me know down in the comments. Right, and I put a full stop in it there.
Everyone give him a follow. Anyway, this is Canadian Angie. This is the kind of person that Canadian is, you know what I mean? Listen to this, you know what I mean, and what's said. There's loads of videos of playing Canadian Angie tonight, and I'll be breaking down every single one of the videos. Big up, Sarah. This is many exposures to come on this woman, do you know what I mean? This is the tip of the iceberg of what I've got to come and what's going on, you know what I mean? At the moment, as we speak, a lot of money is being spent on this person, and I'm not going to leave a stone unturned. You know what I mean? Anybody who goes on the way she is, and the stuff that's hiding in her closet, and then when she turns around and says stuff about the worst about children and mocking deaths of kids, and how violent she is, and how she mocks DV, and the way she speaks to people, right? It's about time, do you know what I mean? That something happened. Hang on. Anyway, let's play this video.
Yeah, Corey's got to be shrunk down a bit, and I'm going to do it for him. I've got his mom, Lovey, and I'm going to get her on the app. And that'll shrink him down when his real birth mom is in my box. There's no, if you dox, it makes you no better than them. Get the fuck out. They did it with the intent that if that was my house, they would have put it all over TikTok. Don't give me that shit. My head don't work like that no more. I've been on this app too long. I've been on here for 4 years, and this app's gotten worse and worse and worse. And now it's an eye for an eye. That's it. Fight fire with fire. So you, again, not my house, but you doxed it with the intent, thinking it was my house. Kales is going to get doxed. Her kid's school, I already know, is going to get doxed.
Do you hear that? So this is what you're talking about, a predator. This is a woman who claims to be a woman's woman. Not only does she mock like child death and miscarriages, she's now saying, I'm going to literally expose this woman where she lives. I'm also going to give you the, you know what I mean, the kids' school as well. I'm going to let all you peddlers and paedophiles know that this is where the school is. And the reason she does that, because she's been done for abusing her daughter and the kids. That's the reason why. Sorry. That's the reason why Mum hasn't spoke to her for ages. She got a fucking fly in my throat. And obviously what her brother's been charged with. That's the reason why. Talia, I need a drink. It's fucking roasting in here. And the way she goes on about kids and about doxing single mothers and where they live, how can anybody turn around and say, I tell you what, I'm going to dox where your kids go to school? You know what I mean? If you do not understand, yeah, that is a fucking predator and a wrong. And fuck me, ladies. Come on, man, and gentlemen. How can you support a woman that mocks child death, miscarriage, doxing single women who are on their own? Do you know, I've just played you a video, Joe. She just turned around and said in the video, I've just showed you some evidence of a brother, evidence of what she's turning around and saying now. You know what I mean? So just keep watching.
I don't give a shit. Don't bring kids into it. No, I am. I definitely am.
You hear that? I don't give a shit. Don't bring kids into it. How you doing, Mama Kaz? Hey, Mama Kaz, man, I'm not too happy with you, man, when you've reported us to Ronnie and got us done for poaching. You know what I mean? I'm really pissed off with you, Mama Kaz, to be fair. You shouldn't have done that. That was really wrong what you did.
What?
Mama Kaz said hello, but afterwards, you know, when she done us for poaching, when she went to Ronnie and said that we poached her.
Oh no, but she wants to have a call with you today.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
All right.
I haven't told him yet, Kaz. I've been in the house.
All right, I'll speak to you later. I didn't know you spoke to Talia, no problem. I have known you for years, so I'll have to call with you. So yeah, basically, guys, you know me, I'm not going to come with shit. I'm not going to come with fucking lies. Big up, Millen. I'll say how it is. All right, this woman, right, hang on. I can look at it from here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be playing some of these tonight. I'm going to be playing some of these videos tonight of Canadian Angie. I've got loads of playing now. This woman, yeah, is basically using TikTok in the UK as a smokescreen. She's using it to profit from us lot because she can't get it at home. Do you know what I mean? She's living off the people of the UK's money and playing on traumas, while having a brother who's a pedophile, who she has it with, who she talks to, abusing her own kids massively. And then this is how she talks. I don't care about kids. I will mock their schools. And this is not the first person school she's talked about exposing, and the lady. She's also said about Miss Red's granddaughter too. This is a very sick individual woman. Any woman, to me, or a man, who can mock a woman through baby loss and go on like the way you are, you're a sick individual. You cannot call anybody a predator when you are the biggest predator there is, and you're hiding behind a smoke screen. Come on camera. Show everybody who you are. Where you need to be, Canadian Angie's in prison, saying that you haven't got a criminal record. What a fucking bullshitter. You're an absolute predator of a woman. You cannot come live in your own country or this country because of who you are, and you will be exposed for what you are, a paedophile, a supporter of groomers, just like your brother, a pair of wrong-uns.
I'm bringing everything into it. Everything. Any normal person would 100% dox everyone. You did that with the intention of doxing. If that were my home, again, I challenge Besner, Alex, who live here in Ontario, to go and knock on that fucking door. They gotta protect their kids, not me. They're not my kids. You wanna be an asshole on the app? You can't tell me how I'm gonna respond. Don't give a shit anymore.
She's talking about children here. And she said she don't care about the children's safety. She don't care about doxing the school. She don't care about doxing where this woman lives. This is, you know what I mean?
It's a scary, scary, scary obsession. Corey thinks he's all smart. Wait till your mom's in my box, Corey.
Never looked for Miss Red's grandchild. I apologized the next day because I was pissed off, and that was the end of it. So Will is...
So this is another time when she's mentioning grandchildren, kids. Yet again, this is the second time she mentions kids. There's going to be more. I'm going to show you more videos tonight where she's mentioning children. So it isn't just the second time about doxing grandchildren and children. Why does she want to dox kids for? Why does she want children to be hurt? You know what I mean? Why does she want to dox Miss Red's grandchild? You know what I mean? Or Kyle's kids? Or Miss Baguette's kids? She was on about doxing Miss Baguette yesterday. There's 3 women so far. I'm also going to show you more videos. Protect the children. She is a fucking wrong un, ladies, please. Gentlemen. This goes out to the likes of Ricochet too, mate. Please, you're a part of the UK, mate. You're a resident of the UK, United Kingdom. You need to not be friends with this woman. She's a fucking absolute wrong un, do you know what I mean? She's called Teapot School. This is what I'm saying. This is a very sick, narcissistical, bad egg. Bad egg. Believe me, you ain't got a clue what's coming, Angie. You ain't got a clue. You know what I mean? I could be short about me. Play every video you've ever played. I mean, they've been played 6 years ago. Play them again. I couldn't give a fuck. I couldn't care. But I'm going to absolutely destroy you, Angie, for what you are. You're a peddler. You're a narcissist. You're an egotist. You mock domestic abuse. You laugh at the deaths of children and miscarriage. You sit behind there, you know what I mean, on your sofa with your record of abuse and your brother, who's a convicted peddler, and images of kids. And then you want to call other people predators like Corey and Luke and fucking, you know what I mean, Alex and Delusive Angie. No, mate, not on my watch. I'm relentless. I'm a little bit more cleverer than you.
Now trying to make it again a story. I'd never look for anyone's grandkid. I don't care. I was pissed off and I said, I'll look for everyone, including your grandkid, because I was angry. My bad, my wrong. Shouldn't have said it. Should have watched more carefully the words that came out of my
exactly,
mouth.
Janet, it's disgusting.
I apologize again. Will, that was like fucking a month and a half, 2 months ago.
This is Canadian Angie Ruffy.
Make it a story. I apologize then.
I've been on here for 4 years, and this app's gotten worse and worse and worse. And now it's an eye for an eye. That's it. Fight fire with fire. So you, again, not my house, but you doxed it with the intent.
Her daughter's boyfriend's left Vanessa. I wonder why. Yeah, she took the... Just to let everybody know, guys, from the days of Miss Red when she doxed the granddaughter, she took the apology back. Said she didn't care. She's glad she did it. And she's known for phoning up kids' school. And don't get me wrong, this is a lady, right, who enables and literally controls some of her audience and makes them phone the police on people. You know what I mean? She's trying to get cases and all the creators before she gets found out. And she's literally laying her little hole for far too long without anybody crashing her walls down. But little by little, her wall is going to come crashing down. Because I'm not the kind of person you want to fuck with, do you know what I mean? She thinks she's untouchable when she's not. You know what I mean? I've got a big bag of cash. I will come for you. There's a difference.
Is it the wrong time to show everyone my lasagna?
I think it's the wrong time to show everyone your lasagna, babe.
Please.
Oh, she's been working on this lasagna for hours, guys. I've got to show you. Sorry. Come on.
Oh, I can't. You bloody green screen.
You can see. Don't drop it on me, babe.
I'm going to put it in my story.
Babe, you're drunk and you're hanging it over me. It's boiling.
I'm not even drunk, Ricky.
Okay, it smells lovely. It smells really, really nice.
Smell.
It smells really nice, babe. It smells amazing. Big love.
Do they want to see again?
It looks really nice. It smells beautiful.
I'll put a picture on my story.
Oh, big love, babe. Sorry that we had to do this, babe. You know, I mean, I would have loved you to come on, but I've got to get it out there. Do you know what I mean? You're well done for today. You've done absolutely brilliant. Fucking brilliant, man.
Get any worse
She's
than
fucking
it
lovely, you know. I swear. What a lovely girl she is. I swear to God. The hate she gets, you know, and the shit that Talia gets from the likes of these fucking trolls because they don't like me is disgusting, do you know what I mean? And to mock a fucking woman who's fucking ill and the loss of a child and use your fucking platform to mock our child loss and then laugh about her and say and talk about what happened and the incident of what happened in the hospital bed and the blood, you're absolutely disgusting. And I'll tell you one thing about Canadian Angie, you know, I'll tell you straight, fuck me. I guarantee you now, you've created loads of enemies, not just because what I've brought up about you and your brother, but what you've said about the baby loss, about Talia, because Talia's loved now. People love Talia, absolutely love. And forget about me. And you forget about me, I've got my people, but Talia's got a lot of people who know who she is. And believe me, they'll be coming for you too. So you expect a lot more YP exposures and a lot more fucking videos about you and a lot more doxing of your family members and people like that and phoning up your works and finding out who you are because you've made a fucking lot of enemies. I tell you straight, you've made some big fucking ass enemies. You know what I mean? And don't forget, we speak to Alex Brigham, we speak to Eva Queen, we speak to fucking Luke, we speak to Aunt Delucy Vanjie, and you know what I mean? We speak to Zach the Brat, we speak to everybody, and none of them fucking like you. You won't believe it. And over to God, half you fuckers start playing all this. And do not, when she jumps in the boxes and tries to deny it, you know, remember she's a fucking wrong'un, guys. You know what I mean? I think the only person who would dare her in the box is Aunt Delucy Vanjie. I don't think anybody else would put her in a box. Pearl wouldn't put her in a box. Neither would Miss Red. Neither would Luke. Zach the Brack would never do it. Corey wouldn't do it. The only person who dare her for clout is Delucy Vanjie. I hope she don't, but I know what Angie's like. She'll get her in the box. You know what I mean? But like, let's just see what happens.
Thinking it was my house. Kales is going to get doxxed. Her kid's school already.
No, she's talking about somebody else now. She's talking. This is the third woman, and she mentioned Miss Spaghetti yesterday about doxing her. This is the fourth woman she's talking about. More kids getting doxed. You're telling me this woman isn't a predator, guys? You're telling me she's in a wrong and a pedophile? You know what I mean? If a man come on and goes, I'm going to dox where your kids go to school, I'm going to find out where you live, and I'm going to dox you. You're telling me you wouldn't say that man's a predator, he's a wrong, and how you're putting more kids in jeopardy? You're going to let people know and put it on there where your kids are. You're phoning up the kids' school, and men are phoning up your school. Fucking hell, your husbands are crashing down the doors to fucking unalive them. You know what I mean? Thank you. This woman is a pred. Now, does it have to take me to keep doing this? Because I will bring this up every fucking day of the week. I'll keep going and going. You know what I mean? I've been on this app for 7 years. Everybody knows what I've said and done. I couldn't give a shit, but you do. I'm going to absolutely ruin you for what you are. You're wronging.
Girl's gonna get doxxed. I don't give a shit. Don't bring kids into it. No, I am. I definitely am.
Nikki,
I'm bringing everything into it.
she's hiding for a reason, exactly.
Everything.
And I know he wasn't a
Like Binks. Binks. Why did I call you Binks? I was reading Binks.
I want you to listen to this, right? Now, I like, you know what I mean? I like Nick. Nick's all right. This is a long time ago. Listen to what she's saying, and then I'll break it down for you. Listen to what she says. Yes, again, talking on kids. Listen to this.
and I know he wasn't a
Like Binks. Binks. Why did I call you Binks? I was reading Binks. But you know what? Like, I don't have big boobs. I'm pretty, like, you know, normal. And I'm very thin. I couldn't pass for 14, but you know, I'm just saying, like, you don't have to be like today, like extremely developed and
it's the face as well, the maturity in the face, the voice, the way they act, you can tell.
got a shit ton of fucking makeup and doing their hair. You don't fucking know. They can lie and tell you they're 17, 18. You're really not going to know after a couple of drinks. They all look.
So what she's turning around is justifying it. What she's saying, right, if you listen to what she said, right, I couldn't really pass for 14, but, you know what I mean, some girls are really, really well developed now, and it's made me feel really uncomfortable. Listen, this is coming from a paedophile. This is a woman who's a peddler, like a brother. Don't forget, her brother's got convictions for being a paedophile, right? So this is a woman who knows her brother's been convicted, and come on, the apple never falls far from the tree as far as I'm concerned, you know what I mean? And basically, right, you know what I mean, especially when you're that close, basically she's turned around and says that girls are nowadays, they can pass for 17 or 18. To me, that's still a child. To me, that is still a child. 17 or 18 to me is still a kid. But she said, oh yeah, pass for 17 or 18. And after a couple of drinks, lads, you won't know the difference. This is what she just turned around and said. It come out of her own mouth. So after a few drinks, guys, it's okay for a man or a predator, a peddler, like a brother, to go after your kids. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? This is a peddler. This is a woman who's saying it's okay if somebody, do you know what I mean? Our docs Miss Red's granddaughter, our docs Kelsey's kids, our docs Miss Spaghetti's kids. She's phoned up schools. She mocks child loss and baby loss. Our brother's a peddler. She's abused her own kid when she was younger, and that's other evidence that I'm going to be bringing. And on top of that, she's speaking about actual things with kids, saying, oh, it's okay if they're dressed up 17, 18, if they look that age, yeah, it's okay, especially after a few drinks. What kind of person thinks like that? I'll tell you who, Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile, that's who thinks like that. Anybody who supports her after what I'm fucking showing you, right, then you're as bad as what she is. So when you're coming in and mocking and laughing, this is a woman who's speaking about children, phoning up schools, mocking baby loss, her brother's a predator, and on top of that, yeah, she's saying about it's okay if a girl goes out and she dresses up, she looks 17 or 18, for a man to do stuff with her, especially when they've had a drink, they won't know the difference. This is what she said. She's a wrong 'un. I want you all to get it in your head. Any person I see, I blocked loads of you last night, by the way. I blocked lots of people. You know what I mean? I don't think so, Mob. I've just I've just showed you videos. I mean, fucking things of a brother. You just heard what she said. There can't be allegations when the evidence is there. You've listened to it with your own fucking ears. You're obviously not listening. You're that deluded as a person. You can't come in and say, when you've just seen evidence of a fucking brother. You've heard somebody speak about a brother, right? Then on top of that, you are from her own mouth, she's talking about doxing kids and women and grandchildren and phoning up schools. And then she's talking about having sex with kids who dress up and might look forward to fucking 17 or 18. I don't want to, you know what I mean? So don't come in here and start sticking up for someone who's basically, it's coming out of her own mouth. It's coming out of her own mouth, all right?
His face as well, the maturity in the face, the voice, the way they act, you can tell.
Got a shit ton of fucking makeup and doing their hair. You don't fucking know. They can lie and tell you they're 17, 18. You're really not going to know after a couple.
So does that mean it's okay for the man, if the law says she's 17 or 18, do you know what I mean, to have it with you know what I mean, a kid? Is it okay? Is it even at that age? To me, 17 or 18, it's still a baby. To me, that's predator behaviour. The woman's fucking nearly 60. So this is what she's saying, but she's saying even younger than that. She goes, if they're dressed up, they look that age. Do you know what I mean? And also, guys, this is a woman who pretends to be a daughter. She pretends to be a daughter. She says everything, the worst. You know what I mean? She speaks like a peddler and then uses her daughter's picture to be her, putting her daughter in jeopardy. What kind of mother's that? That's a narcissist. That's a control freak. That's somebody who's insane. This is an aggressive person. And I'm going to show you how aggressive she is. I've got, you know what I mean? We ain't finished yet, guys. It's coming, Kyles.
Of drinks, they all look like they're fucking 20.
And
I know.
Big up, Savage Girl Minx. Big up, man. Thank you for the diamond tree. So this is a family. This is the daughter. This is the daughter she pretends to be. This is Vanessa. This is Vanessa's fella, Anthony. And Sharon, you know, I don't know you. You've never been in my box before. You've never dropped me an art me. You cannot come in my box. I don't know who you are. I've just had some fucking one jump in and chat shit. Nobody will jump in my box while I'm doing this, okay? Not unless I know you or you're a supporter of mine. Anybody who wants to come in, oh no, I know Adrian, and I'm not having somebody coming in defend a nonce. I'm not going to have it. If you're coming in and defend a nonce, you're getting blocked, so go somewhere else. I'm showing you the evidence. I'm playing off what I've got. Okay, this is my opinion. This is what I think of her. I've told you what she says and how she speaks on kids all the time. I'm showing you what this woman's about. It's up to you whether you listen, go by the evidence, what's in front of you. And if you still want to support that, then obviously you're as deluded as what she is. If you still want to justify that, then you're a bad person. You might as well go and support Jimmy Savile as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, this is Vanessa. This is a partner, Anthony. Anthony's now left Vanessa. I've heard it's something to do with the mother, but you know what I mean? It wouldn't surprise me. But let's carry on. Yes, Tales I didn't expect it, please. That's what I need you to do. Now, listen to this one. This is an exposure on Canadian Angie. I want you to listen to this, please. Listen to this.
Realize I would have never gone against her, and all the things that Amanda and Burris and Larry put out there wasn't true.
Hey, RJ, please go. No, basically, what you're hearing here, right, Canadian Angie was a mod of CLA. CLA heard a few things and got rid of her as a mod. All right, this is the truth. She's got rid of her, you know what I mean? She is a Ronganelli. She's got rid of her. And this is a woman who's deranged. What fucking woman comes live, right, and starts crying over her being unmodded? What kind of woman comes on and cries over not being modded? Do you understand how sick this woman is and how deranged she is? She's mentally unwell in many ways, just like a fucking family are. Do you know what I mean? This woman's weirdo. She's a control freak. She's a manipulator. You know what I mean? Like I said, when she mocked the baby loss, people should have abandoned her then. But look, at least I'm coming with fucking hard factual evidence. And this is just a stepping stone. Hello, Kerry and Stacey. How you doing? Everyone follow Kerry and Stacey. They're absolutely amazing, funny as anything. I love them to pieces. She's an absolute pure wrong'un. A pure and utter wrong'un. And this is why she comes late on the night. And everyone says, oh no, she don't live. She lives in the UK. She don't live in the UK. She lives in fucking Canada because that is the reason she comes late so late on the night, because it's her time zone. Okay, it's her time zone, and the reason she ain't coming on camera because she's got too much to hide of what her family and what she's done, and that's facts. And this is why you'll never see her on camera. You're always going to see her defend herself and bullshit because she cannot afford to lose you gifters. She cannot afford to lose the gifts. It's paying her fucking life. Do you know what I mean? She earns a couple of $100 a night. That's a decent fucking living in Canada. Don't forget, it's not as expensive over there that it is over here. Do you understand? 5 hours difference exactly. So when she comes live at 12, it's 7 p.m. there. Do you understand what I'm saying, Shia? She cannot afford to lose you guys. So you've got to understand that. This is why I'm going to expose her for what she is. You've got to stop watching her, ostracising her. We need her gone off TikTok, you know what I mean? We're all already working on it in the background on the agency to get her accounts gone. I don't want her on this platform. You know what I mean? Talia's got a lot of knowing her, and we literally want her, literally, the IP address banned from the UK. So every time she comes live from an IP from that Canada and everyone hears her voice, she'll be banned automatically, and we will get that done. You know what I mean? We had Ems taken down for weeks, and Ems phoned up Talia crying and got the account back. This is something that we are working on. I'd never do it to any other creator. I really, really wouldn't, especially when people need to earn money. I wouldn't do it to any other big creator because, you know what I mean? Even though I've had arguments. But her, I want completely gone for what she is. She's a fucking predator and she's using a VPN. Exactly, she'll use a VPN, but every time we'll get the voice recognition as who she's, what have her taken down, and that's what we're working on last night. There was loads of videos and stuff taken down last night with her swearing, threatening with people with bats, setting dogs on people. We've got loads on her, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, this is just the start of the iceberg. We're going to town on this woman. She's a nonce.
She knows that I didn't have power to block any gifters or Monty or anyone else, and that was very hurtful.
Oh my god.
She also knew that I had her back, and then she proceeded to call me up that everything went wrong for her since I got into her chat, which isn't true.
Oh, God.
I had her back on everything, and I can her, you know, due to things that she said she had been through. And I didn't mind gifting and helping her. But her mods made sure that they got rid of me. And they took away her gifter. And she doesn't see that. And it was...
Do you understand? Big up, Curtis. Do you understand what a deranged woman you've got here? Big up, Loopy Loo. Have you got to understand what a deranged lunatic you got here? This is a fucking This is like fucking... It's crazy, isn't it, Miss Spaghetti? This is some kind of fucking bunny boiler. This is like Fatal Attraction. This is a lunatic. A lunatic. And what happened was this. She latched onto CLA. She wanted the fame. She wanted to be a part of that. She wanted to grab a community. She could support herself. And then she jumped onto EQ. You know what I mean? She went from CLA, oh, big baby.
Please don't unmud me. I'm nearly 60. I've got nobody. I've got the predator teams and everything after me. Oh, please don't. I need money because I can't get a job because my brother's a paedophile.
Fuck off.
wasn't even that. It was the hurtfulness after. And still today, she's wet.
Fucking craziness. The
You
woman's a
believe
lunatic.
that Angie blocked Burns,
Unhinged,
Larry, and
an
Christina
unhinged
Doe.
loon.
And if she would check that, she knows that that's not true.
Oh, crazy,
She
Jess
can
T.
see if I don't even have or had power to block anyone.
Oh my god. So that's just a little bit of Angie.
Exactly, what a great comment. This is the sort of story that documentaries are about imaging. I'm telling you now, guys, right? Everything that I get, big up, get in there, Curtis.
I didn't prevent that.
Big up, Curtis. Big love, man. We know about Canadian Angie. You know what I mean? This woman's got so many more fucking demons under her rug in the closet. It's unreal. This woman has got fucking bad stuff. Do you know what I mean? She really is a bad egg. She wasn't effing lying back then. Exactly.
Grab a tissue. Grab a tissue.
Yeah, I want to say big up to Nostrils in the house. Booyaka, you made the bitch cry. Yes, Chelsea Lee Hart.
I'll just say it quickly. With Prince Brat's boyfriend, Cowboy, she really wants him out to be. She sent us all out to find every information that I possibly could. I did send all the info that I was.
See what I'm saying about what they're saying there is that basically Canadian Angie went after Prince Brat and his boyfriend Cowboy. You know what I mean? That she wanted all the information off them because she's a sadistic, vile human being. She's absolutely sadistic. Message Teapot, she could tell you a lot. Get Teapot in here. She was crying like a baby when she got exactly cried. Big up Kerry and Stacey, big love. Everyone give Kerry and Stacey a love. And please give Kurt a follow as well. Guys, can you please keep pinning my big gifters, please? I know Prince Brat and Kyle personally, they're saying exactly, and she went after them as well. She goes after everyone. She's trying to get bloody police reports and everyone. Phone the police on Corey, phone the police on Rickster, phone the police on Eric's, phone the police on Duluth. And she gets people in her audience to do it.
Sent out to find to Prince Brat, so he's aware of it.
I know she did. Just to let you know, she said absolutely disgusted things against Prince Brat, vile things.
She wanted every information on Cowboy to bring him down. She wanted us to pay for the full search on him. She just wanted.
You got to join the agency first, Avril. Just click the link in the bio. Join the agency, and anybody who's in the agency, we'll talk. Especially if you're in my team, I'll go live with you. Not a problem. She's a dangerous woman. FYP evidence lock.
Him to go down. Another thing is Angie is very homophobic. Very homophobic.
She is.
My story.
Right, here we go. Listen to this one now. Listen, I want you to listen to what Angie says as well. Do you know what I mean? This is just what a vile human being she is. This is a vile who used to go on from creator to creator. She just latches onto the big creators. That's all she does. You know what I mean? Just latches onto them to build up her own platform. And she worked it well. But in the interim, she had loads of demons in the closet. Basically, she's a fucking, her and her brother are fucking wrong-uns. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, no problem, Avril. Do you know what I mean? I'd literally, any person who jumps in the ark, joins the ark, you know what I mean? I'm more than happy to help out, no problem. How much did she waste on evil cut? Yeah, loads, Chris, loads.
My mother for all your fuck-ups.
No one gives a shit about Sarah.
Well, you didn't stop mentioning her yesterday.
And I won't. Why should I stop?
No, it's because you're in Canada. It's a bit like the Sam Walker thing, isn't it, really? You live in a different country, so you think you're untouchable. But look,
Corey.
He's right, though, Corey is. I've got to give him that. He said, you know what I mean? Ricochet's being catfished. He thinks the woman is exactly Canadian, 100%. And he turned around, you think you're untouchable, Canadian, Angie, because you're in Canada. And that's exactly what she thought and what she still thinks.
Sam now. Sam